What would your norm be?
My norm or my norm?
I'm saying individual norms. Come on now, we're all adults here. I'm just saying generally speaking. My son said, if there is a relationship without sex, it's just a friendship. Which I would agree. Because, I mean, you have long distance relationships. But eventually when you meet up, you'd expect to have some sex.
Mm. Yeah.
So I'm not...
I think obviously a relationship is twofold. I think there's the emotional connection and obviously building up that emotionally bond. And obviously then there's a physical connection as well. And I think two of them are just as important. However, depending on circumstances, I mean, there are several reasons. I mean, you know, talking about my own. But I think personally, every relationship, I think, is important to have that physical side, and that sex is very important. However, if it's reasons like, worst scenario, say, you know, medical reasons, we weren't able to do it anymore.
Yeah, you don't expect your partner to leave you if you can't.
However, I think a man connects with that physical side more so than a woman. So... I think a man connects.
So you're saying that men need sex more than women? Is that what you're saying?
I think some men need sex more than women, and I think generally a man needs it more than a woman. So not saying that a woman doesn't need it.
Right. So then that would mean then that a man could never be happy in a relationship without sex. Then that's what it would mean.
I think it would cause problems.
I think though people. And I'm just going on what I've heard, to hear. You know, you have conversations with people. I think people say they have more sex than they're having. That's what I really believe.
I agree.
Right?
Yes, I totally agree.
I agree that.
I totally agree. Totally agree.
Especially as you get older, people... So you might think someone's having sex... Not twice a day, but I don't know. Not twice a day, like 5 times a week. I don't know what the norm is. Or not 5 times a day, 5 times a week.
That's what I was going to say. What is the norm?
I don't know what the norm is.
I've heard people say the norm is like twice a week. I don't know. I'm asking.
I think the average, when I've read about studies and stuff, they
no one's
say,
talking about themselves. I'm saying, like, what would your norm be?
My norm or my norm?
I'm saying individual norms. Come on now, we're all adults here. I'm just saying generally speaking. What would your norm?
What would the norm to be?
What would the norm? All right, so what do you want the norm? She's not joking. Many true words said in jest, right?
I
think you can't say that a couple of times a week, right? No, I think what is the norm? For someone of like, I feel like I'm like 16 or something. A couple of times a week would be fine, right?
I think it changes depending on the age. Obviously, I think when you're younger, you want sex more often. So I think obviously teenagers and whatever probably don't have the opportunity to have it as often as they'd like. Probably when you get into your 20s to 30s, it's probably more regular than someone in their, say, and it's different for women than men as well. Yeah. Apparently, like a woman is at her sexual peak at about 35. Whereas men are at their sexual peak between 18 and 21. That was a study way back when. That was
all over for us then.
I haven't checked that recently. This is way back when.
Okay.
But basically, even if that's changed slightly, women are at their sexual peak later than men are.
But I've also heard that this was a gentleman or someone that told me. He said to me, sex in your 50s is the best sex that you have. Well, he's in his 50s, obviously. He said as you get older, as a man, he said the sex gets better. Okay. So he could never, someone like that, he could never be in a relationship without sex. And I don't think, what do we say? If you're happy in a relationship, I guess, right? if you'd be happy. If you'd be happy to not have sex for a year.
Well,
It has to be for
I
medical
think
reasons.
you know what? It would have to be, a legitimate reason. But I do think that you know, people who have children, a lot of things affect it.
Yeah.
The children, the age of them.
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
And
of course.
also your
Living arrangements.
you know, all these things affect.
Of course.
To grab a
course
little
it does.
piece, isn't it? When you-
Yes, exactly.
You know, so that could obviously dial down the frequency because, you know, it's just not appropriate.
Yeah.
But then I think that, you know, I wouldn't be happy not having sex if I didn't have a legitimate reason. I mean,
I totally
obviously that it was sickness,
Exactly.
or, you know, my partner has to go away for a long time.
Those are the reasons.
Yeah.
But we can't be together.
Yeah, I could.
And because we would have to be discussing,
together
communicating,
in a
and finding out. If
relationship.
we're not, then I'll have to find out why.
Yeah,
because
because most people are going to think he's doing something.
he's either doing something, or you know, isn't that we're not finding each other attractive anymore. What is the reason? What is going on?
Yeah.
You know,
Life taking over, maybe sometimes.
even if it's that, we need to discuss it. We need to, because like I need to know. You know what I mean? It couldn't be just something that we're just ignoring.
But I don't think, I mean, a man could be busy, but he'll find time. No, but I'm saying, you know, even if his life is busy, he's working hard.
Yeah.
I think that, he'll always find time. So you would have
So
to.
we can't be happy. So neither would be happy.
But then
Male or
I don't think neither
would be
happy.
probably
I
if you
don't
found
think so.
time, the quality would maybe take a nosedive, but probably still find time. Yeah.
You know, so I think unless, you know, if I said either a good legitimate reason or
Like medical reasons.
or you know, at the we've argued and we're vexed, so basically
Make up sex.
later, you know.
Win-win.
That's another story.
I think that's
because-
another story. It's all part of it. It's all part of the same package.
Okay.
I'm
That's some
interested.
good sex, make-up
Exactly.
sex.
You know.
I don't know. I'm not really into that makeup sex. I'm vexed. You know what I mean?
Get out.
not gonna make it up.
On the sofa.
I don't know. I'd have to have a bit more insight on all of that. I don't understand.
On the forgiving part.
So then you can't be happy. You can't be happy. Is that what you're saying?
No,
I don't think
you
so.
can be- Not in a relationship.
I don't know though, because
you need that. You need
But
some
then,
sort of
all right.
physical-
So as people get older, I'm just thinking like someone in their. All right. Let's take an example. Someone that's been married from their 20. They've been together 30 years, 40
Yeah.
years. They're not necessarily going to be having sex like when they were in their 20s
No,
and 30s.
I'm not saying that.
So maybe, right? So maybe they're having sex on birthdays and anniversaries. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Twice a year.
Right, but what I'm saying is they may be happy with that.
I mean,
so
look,
that's what I'm saying. You're
but
saying that
I'm
they
quite
can't be
curious,
happy.
man.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just saying that. Yeah, I mean, as long as there's some form of physical contact. So, say worst scenario, there is a much older, older couple.
Yeah,
whatever.
60s, 70s.
60s, still young.
Because 70s,
So I'm saying
men are still
70s,
having children. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'd
so
say 70s, 80s. I would say I wouldn't even put 60 in, because 60, I think you can still have a good active sex life.
Yeah, 60. Yeah, okay.
But 70s going into 80s, I think even if you're not having full blown sex, as long as you're still cuddling, you're kissing, you're holding hands, you're giving each other like a massage. I'm just saying that there's some form
Physical
of physical contact.
Right.
That
So
will
then,
suffice.
right. So then maybe that you can be happy without the sex if you're still having all that physical contact.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
But only at that age.
No,
but
no, that's what I'm saying.
That's
I'm saying
later on
no.
in life, not at my age now. Not at my
But
age
that's what I'm
now,
saying,
unless
though.
it's legitimate. I just think. We're still young,
That is
at
part of the
our
package. It's part
age,
of
we
the
still should be
whole-
active.
Yeah, well, to any young people in their 20s watching this, they'll be like, oh my God.
Well,
They're still having sex. I mean,
Well,
we're
yeah.
old people.
yeah, to them.
But we're not dead.
Yeah.
We've still got blood running
Yeah,
through
well,
us.
that's what I was saying. I'm curious because if we had people who were, couples in their 70s,
Let's take it back to maybe 60s. I don't want to think about couples having sex in the 70s.
Yeah, well, but I'm just saying, do they? How many of them do? How many of them would be saying that they expect to still have a regular sex
and be
life,
happy,
you know?
or not happy.
Yeah.
Probably not. Maybe that's what we need to break it down. If you're talking like in your 40s to your 50s, can you be happy in that relationship and be happy without sex? We're saying you can't.
Not without a legitimate reason.
Yeah, not without legitimate reason. If you're healthy and fine.
What do you think?
No.
No, absolutely not.
No.